Hi, so there was a question on the YouTube channel, which cards you should keep or upgrade in Spells of Genesis. So we have like four rarity of cards, which are common, rare, epic, and legendary. I mostly focus on epic and legendary, but if you are starting, you should maybe also consider some of the rare cards. To know which cards you should upgrade or which are good ones, you can actually check the internet site because you can actually find the whole cards that are also then developed. For me, I focused on all cards, which means that they damage everyone, or they freeze everyone, or they poison everyone. These, I think, are not even possible to get in the game. Then we have a shield one, strength one, and target all. So if you look at the target one, I need to get the block channelizable because a lot of cards you can also buy, you can get in the game. So here you have two of them that are you can get quite often. One of them is this epic one, which is Papigas and Yellow Shaman. If you click on the card, you will be able to see from which card it develops. So you would need to Spectral Swamp here, and then it will develop into Black Shaman, and Black Shaman will develop into Yellow one. If we compare the two cards, you can see that this is actually quite good card for a rare one. It has some capabilities of this Papigas, but uh, uh, so it's a good replacement if you or maybe a starter set if you cannot get a rare card at the beginning. Then we have a gonna try to look at the okay, for some reason it's not working. Need to refresh the page. I'm sorry, my computer is a bit old, but then we also need flame one, because my tactic is always to get them the shield down, then the second card should be flame them all. So here we also need to put the blockchainizable ones, and okay, for some reason didn't work. Flame all and blockchainizable one. Here apparently you can also have one of the common cards, but I wouldn't do that because it's like or maybe really early on you could focus on this one, but I would mostly focus on Power of the Sacred Fire or Virburus Elite. Like with all the others, you can just click to see which one is which cards you need to start with. Uh, my goal is to get Devastating Troll, but it's kind of like or this Viscerous Ladybug, but for both of them I need one more card, which these epic cards are really hard to get. Because you can see that those two are actually much better than the rare cards. But at the beginning, if you don't have a choice, you need to decide either for this one or this one. Um, you could maybe also go for this Viscoral Tick, but I wouldn't recommend spending gems on upgrading common cards, because or maybe it's not a bad idea, because you can see that this one is actually almost the same as Virulus Elite. The only thing is it has one less flame and 1 speed less. So yeah, maybe you should consider uh, upgrading this one or this one. Maybe I even do it myself. Um, but like I said, I have a devastating, I have a troll which needs to be upgraded to devastating one, and this one I already upgraded. Um, what I also needed or use is strength troll, and here you have actually only two options. Uh, One of them is the Luminatis, which you need to upgrade all the way to Warrior Luminatis, and Visculus Firefly, uh, which gives you 1 strength and okay, has a bit more speed and less attack. Maybe early game this is a good alternative because it's gonna take you a long time to get 4 of this. Um, but this is more or less it. I never seen any of these other cards or that I would know that you can get and upgrade them. Uh, but I will look into it. But definitely, this is maybe early game is a good choice, but I would aim for this one then later on. And what else do we have? We have Heal All. I used Reinforced Orcandos. I upgraded it completely. But also here you have a Water Elf Admiral. This is, I think, it's a good starter. And this one I need to check out which one it is, but this is maybe also one of these two is a good starter. You need to decide which one you're gonna aim for, but I then went for this one, Reinforced Orcandos. Visculus Mantis, I don't know if you want to completely early on, you can get one. Um, but that's it. I also have Eraol. This one I managed to finish much earlier as Orcandos. I got these 4 cards, but I think the Orcandos is okay. This one has a lot of attack, but the rest of it, Orcandos is superior to him. Um, what you can also use is Shield Wall, and here I managed to get this enchanted shield, which I think is quite good, has a lot of health, and okay, only 2 attack and 0 speed, but you cannot have it all. And um, for these two I never heard of. I need to check if there is any other chance of getting them. And like legendary, you can just dream of. I got a first stage of this one, but then I actually sold it at the time or made it um, into diamonds. Um, Apparently, you also have 2 of the common cards. Well, I'm not a huge fan of upgrading common cards, but at the early stage, if you get stuck, maybe it's also an option. I actually upgraded this one and blockchained it just to test how the blockchain is working at the beginning, but I wouldn't do that again. So maybe even the Princess of Spring is a good choice at the beginning, but you need to see how you're doing. If you can afford, I wouldn't upgrade these two. I would just go for this one because these rare cards are relatively, I wouldn't say easy, but not so problematic to get than the epic ones. About legendary, I wouldn't dream of being able to upgrade them. Uh, but I would keep them anyway. I keep all the legendary and epic card, and I discard more or less all the common cards and most of the rare ones. So this is my take on Spells of Genesis, which cards you should keep, which you can discard. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comments. I wish you happy gaming and maybe just that don't blockchainize anything right now because if you check the open seas, you will see that the market is dead right now. No one is buying this ETF, so um, no one is buying this card. So um, yeah, just save the diamonds right now and focus on the game. Happy gaming, bye.